What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the Prozmadik channel, and today we are going to be talking about a very important issue that happened by the time this video is uploaded a few days ago, if not yet yesterday. Apparently, one of the most popular, in matter of fact, the most popular content creator on the platform, for whatever reason, was shadow banned. And let me explain to you very quickly what shadow banning is if you don't know about it. Shadow banning is basically when you are removed from the algorithm. Your channel is basically hidden from the algorithm, so people won't be able to find your channel as easily. And this happened to Pewdiepie. No one really knows why. Some people speculate that it was a bug from YouTube itself. I myself would kind of come to that conclusion, but watching some other videos and some other people talking about it, a decent amount of them mention that to shadow ban someone, it's not really an error. It could be an error, but to shadow ban someone, you have to manually remove them from the algorithm. So that means someone at YouTube, for whatever reason, decided to hide his channel. Now, at the time of me recording this, his channel is back up. It's back running. If you search his name now, it's back up. So YouTube has fixed the problem. But this does raise a lot of questions on what really happened. YouTube actually responded to this issue, and they said there's a possibility that his channel, his video was not published immediately because it was being reviewed for some certain reason or another. But let me mention this to you. This isn't the first time YouTube has shadow banned creators. It's an alarming one because it's a very big creator. He's the biggest creator on the platform. This isn't the first time YouTube has done something like this. They've shadow banned people all the time. One of the most frequent people who is shadow banned is Drumler, I would say. Like every month or two, he's somehow shadow banned from the algorithm. I think Leafy was actually shadow banned before his actual channel got deleted. It was shadow banned. So PewDiePie is not the only one who actually has fallen victim to this type of issue. Multiple creators have been shadow banned. This is just a bigger one because he's the biggest creator on the platform. So this is a very alarming one. YouTube said there's a possibility that they were reviewing a video of his, so they didn't publish it immediately just to make sure that it fell in with the guidelines to make it worth publishing. But the odd thing about that, and the way I see it, is that there's no real reason to hide his whole channel just to review if a video is worth being uploaded just to see if a video falls in between the guidelines for you. That's a little bit suspicious. Is this a bug? In my opinion, it could be, but at the same time, I would say no, possibly not, because again, as I said before, you have to manually hide someone from the algorithm. To actually shadow ban someone, you actually have to manually do it. So basically what I'm trying to say here, that this can't be an accident. This can't be any this can't be an accident. This is either a bug, which is a small possibility, or someone from YouTube manually hid his channel for whatever reason. Again, they're saying because they had to review a video or something to make sure if it fell between the guidelines. But to me, that kind of sounds like a cover-up. That sounds like they're covering up for something else. To me, personally, it sounds like a cover-up. It may be the truth. But again, as I mentioned in this video, PewDiePie is not the only one who was shadow banned on YouTube. Multiple creators besides him have been shadow banned in the past. So this kind of sounds like a cover up, and yeah, it's kind of worrying, you know, especially a channel of that size to be hidden by the YouTube algorithm for I don't know, a few hours or so. Some people were saying it started happening yesterday, the 21st, but I started hearing about it today, the 22nd of this recording. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you know, YouTube does, again, as I always say in these types of videos, YouTube does some questionable things, and this is definitely one of those questionable things. And they did respond. Again, doesn't sound promising. Kind of sounds just kind of raise more questions than answers. But you know, so far that's all we got. We probably won't get any other updates. We may get an update from Pewdiepie within the next day or so. If he does make an announcement by the time, within the time period of me editing this video, I will add it into the ending. Okay, so apparently while I was editing the video, I was scrolling through Twitter, and apparently PewDiePie actually made an announcement about this shadow ban. Him basically saying and confirming that it was a bug from YouTube. It was not, YouTube didn't purposely hide his channel from the algorithm. It was a bug from YouTube's part. So I am going to have to take PewDiePie's word for it and say that it was possibly a bug, you know? So yeah, YouTube, it sounds like YouTube didn't purposely hide his channel. But as I said before, throughout this entire video, he's not the only one. Maybe other channels were purposely hidden. Apparently in this case, it was just a bug, so hopefully that's patched up soon. And yeah, so now, after that charade and after this interruption, but other than that, that's it for this video. And yeah, that's basically it. Before I go, I'd like to thank you guys for the amazing support on the channel. And yeah, the channel is doing well. If you guys are interested, click the links in the description. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. See you guys next time. Bye.